Alright, dearly beloved Guilty Gamers, we have gathered here today to play some Mother Trucking Strive. Yeah, we got pot versus pot on the menu. It's gonna be interesting. A lot of pot players usually don't like the mirrors. That particular matchup has sort of maintained the classic don't do anything before the other Potemkin player kind of a feeling. Because you do the same thing that the other pot did, like Hammerfall, the one who does Hammerfall last comes out on top, the one who slide heads before the other pot loses, stuff like that. Alright, what do we got on the menu today? We're gonna be starting the night off with Greedie versus Adviceowl Soul. It's gonna be a Finn mirror. Let's see, how do we want to do this? Yeah, all right. Starting off the evening with Greedie versus Adviceowl, a matchup that a lot of players sort of hate. Soul has a lot of super good tools against Traditionally has been able to run under Chemical Love. A lot of characters actually do in this game because Chemical Love hits so hacking high. Soul also has 5k, 3-frame startup, extremely good anti-air move, good for checking pressure resets with forward dash. But I mean, her like sort of committal way to play RPS at neutral is good at overcoming some of Soul's neutral tools. Stroke the Big Tree goes under a lot of stuff unless Soul specifically tries to counter it with like 2S, 2K, 2D, whatever is your low profile button of choice. So it's not like can't get the stuff done. Both characters have pretty good tools against each other. Coming up after that is going to be Trashyslime Giovanna from, I believe, Denmark versus Fraeon May from Finland. Trashyslime, first time seeing them play. Gonna be interesting once again. Haven't seen a lot of Giovanna players either. Gio is a super good character. Has that simpleness, is that a word in English? Simpleness to the character, same way as Soul does. Maybe doesn't have the same amount of oomph in her tools, but she's very good, especially combined with her dash. Her buttons are extremely good, her pressure is nice. Yeah, I'm gonna be facing off against Fraeon. We haven't seen Fraeon play on the screen much. I did have the pleasure of playing against the man himself a couple of days ago, so I might have a couple extra bullets for that match in terms of player knowledge. Coming up after that, the Dekapact Kai versus Mianki Ramlethal. So Dekapact has been living in Finland for quite a while. In a sense, this could be a Finland mirror. Where are they from again originally? I think Russia, I want to say, or one of the neighboring countries. But I believe has been studying in Finland for quite a while now. So we've kind of marked Dekapact as the gamer.
Yeah.
We kind of marked Dekapact as a Finnish player just because of their geolocation at the moment. But
I mean, if they're in here, they're ours. Them's the rules. That's how it goes. Because
that is how it goes.
Deb was once here, she's ours too. So obviously that that strong player, definitely Finland.
That's how the logic goes. Finland, Guilty Gear Nation. You better be fucking scared. Because we got some players, we got Evo champions, and all that good stuff. Dekapact did play, I think, Sin in Exerd. has the Guilty Gear knowledge, has the experience, and also Dekapact had a very nice run yesterday on Across the North.
Across the North? That sounds cool. Was that like a tournament or something?
That was a pretty big tournament. It had a lot of money on the line.
Interesting. I didn't have anything to do with that, so I don't know.
But I do know a couple of things that Rygand taught me yesterday during the tech videos on ATN.
Those are fun to do.
After that, we have Masker Soul versus Trancher Kai. Interesting to see Masker on this game as well. French Soul player. Trancher, obviously, a Finnish, long-time fighting game player. I think they played Soul in Exert, but playing Kai in this one. And then we got some hecking newbie matchups to finish the evening off with Lottelion Potemkin from Russia versus ZoKHiZ Potemkin from Finland. It's gonna be interesting. And wauhti Milia versus Satsu Chip.
Damn.
To top it all off.
Satsu, of course, made it to top 3 yesterday as well, right?
Yep. Speaking of good tournament players from Finland, Satsu got a little bit of that fat stack of cash, I believe. Not sure how much the pot bonus ended up being in at the end, but it was somewhere between like 1.5k to 2k.
Isn't it like and then the split is usually like 50, 30, 20, right?
Something like that. Probably something like that. No lost. Who plays fast? I mean, Jake Station does.
Yeah, I really wish we could get Jake on here, but so far he's not had the time for it.
Yeah, but look forward to in the future Finland versus Russia team tournament. Also probably gonna be casted on this channel in that particular event, where I believe we're gonna have Mr. Jake Station on board as well, if you wanna watch that gameplay. You're not in the lobby yet, right?
No, but I am almost done communicating. I'm almost done communicating with the server. We've been having a chat here in the background, and I think we're about to get through it. You know, we're about to have a breakthrough.
All right, so our matchup at hand: Greedie Ino versus Adviceowl Soul.
I think it's safe to say that we're going to see somewhere around an average of at least 30 volcanic vipers per round.
I wonder, is Adviceowl that kind of a player?
Oh yeah.
Or is it just that we have Soul, maybe bad guy on screen, doing volcanic vipers that are impossible to punish?
No, it's not even that. Even if they were easier to punish, Al would still do it. That's just the kind of player he is. I can guarantee that.
Soul has very decent tools against, my favorite part about the matchup is definitely Soul 5k. It is such a feels good button to interrupt forward dashes from Ino with like those pressure resets. No problem, press 5k. Even like sometimes if Ino players miss their setups, you're just like, this looks kinda loose. Maybe I'll press 5k, and it just ends up working a lot of the time. And Ino in this game, like, doesn't really punish you that badly for mistakes on defense. I mean, you're gonna eat a little bit of a combo and be put in the same situation again, but compared to Exert, for example, you're not gonna be eating like 200 damage of an overhead in the corner.
Alright, we're in here.
Alright, let's spectate the matcherino. Splendid. And we're pretty much good to go whenever the players want to go. But yeah, it's a lot of Ino's rewards have been sort of shifted to the new tool that is the command grab, does an extensive amount of damage. I have no idea why it does so much, but it does a shit ton. It's sort of like, you know, the game plan is now to sort of eventually get in that command grab. And
does it do more or less damage than Morthabato?
Oh, way more. it does something like over 200 damage raw.
Nutty.
Alright, good.
By the way, Owl did start with a Volcanic Viper. Just bring it out there.
As is.
And there's one.
Ooh, I think did she try it again? The downside to Soul DP in this game is that only 2 of the first active frames are invulnerable, so it doesn't power through stuff as much as it did in the older games, but it is still a very premium DP. Oh my god, it did it again!
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I see what you're talking about now. I see what you're putting out. And Owl is definitely providing here. Alright. I mean, that is one way to get out of the pressure, but if Greedie can figure out a consistent punish, that's it's gonna be a stable source of damage for him. Alright, let's see the combo. Didn't quite get the aerial buttons to hit as they wanted to, but safe to say that was probably like 60% of Adviceowl's damage was of those Volcanic Vipers. This is how he plays it in every fighting game? Damn,
oh yeah.
That is wild. You got that close slash counter hit, prompting Greedie to burst immediately. Now we go, oh, unfortunate, the forward momentum kind of plummeted him in the wrong direction. Didn't get the combo he wanted.
Oh.
In a way, this version of Soul was meant for Adviceowl if this is the type of gameplay he wants to go with.
It sure is.
Oh, unfortunately missing the punish. But Greedie is gonna have so many opportunities to punish those Volcanic Vipers. He could even like evolve on screen eventually, figure out what's the best way to do it, what's the best way to bait the DP. But unless you've run the tech in the lab, it's like it might be hard, even disheartening to like try to figure out what to do against this. Like if you don't expect Soul to DP ever, boy, you're gonna be in for a lot of hurt. Alright. Wild Throw in this version can't really continue your pressure of it. Like you can like sort of get a meaty, not really. So usually Soul players prefer before it kills go in with the normal throw instead. But Wild Throw does give a little bit of extra damage. It is a tool you can use, and it beats other throws, so has its merits. And the answer is, of course, Volcanic Viper. I feel like it's slightly harder for you to safe jump, maybe in Strive. I'm not sure how the case is with but
I really don't know actually.
Oh my god. The safe jumps are definitely on point so far. And there it is again, Volcanic Viper.
I mean, it's like, okay, so it's working, so why should he stop? But at the same time, I feel bad. Nice. Good air throw. Volcanic Owl.
I low-key wish that they do put some actual like recovery frames on the SDP, because it's like it is a little it is silly. It's
See, you really know it's bad when a Soul player is admitting to something.
It's like it's not the kind of tool that I want to be using as a player. So it's like I would much rather get rid of it than to have it be there. Because I mean, it's gonna give power to other Soul players, right? Although I usually don't have problems punishing it, so I mean, yeah.
Do you know why?
Because I have a good button to punish it with.
Yeah. Funny how that works.
Alright.
That's not a good idea.
Yeah, all of Ino's dives are... they, on the first glance, might seem like way safer than in older games, but there's that weird RPS after bouncing Ino off the target on block. And for Soul, if you commit to like a jump in after the bounce, like Soul, it doesn't take so much to sort of tag you out of that. You can just press 5K and go for a combo. For a fast anti-air. Oh, there's a bait, but the punish a little slow. It is true that you can certainly throw DPs in this game, so there's that, but for Ino with weird movement option tools, you might have difficulties getting in the throw distance to actually throw that Volcanic Viper. Oh no.
Yeah, that Zipper isn't really the kind that you can just throw out, because it does have a fair amount of startup until the actually, you know, like the projectile part of it. Well, it's not a projectile, or is it? I don't know. But you know,
I think the second part is projectile, but it is
okay.
like you have to be next to the opponent to use the reversal component of the super.
For sure.
If the Soul is mid-screen doing Volcanic Vipers, then that's not gonna be much good for you. Because like as soon as the reversal part is over, it is no longer invulnerable and subject to strikes of all kinds. Oh, interesting, hopping through with Bandit Revolver. Oh, that could be punished. That was punished, but didn't quite get the ball rolling there.
Oh my goodness, that was a punish, though not necessarily an intentional one.
All right, we have punishes. One more.
Let's go.
Could spell the doom.
Never mind.
For our Volcanic Viper expert.
Greedie just pressed a button after Power Slash. Very brave.
Oh my god, making it safe with RC? Is that legal?
Uh-oh.
Ooh, missing the burst. This looks like a good opportunity for Greedie to come on board, but no! Gets the reversal throw. And it's been like 2 minutes and Adviceowl already on 6. And it's not that, like, the DP does considerable amount of damage as well. It's mostly, like, look at that damage! Heavy DP, especially when it clean hits, deals so much damage for Soul.
Oh my.
Alright. There we go, throwing the Volcanic Viper startup. Made it. Oh, wrong direction! I think he pressed the button a little too early there. And didn't autocorrect the normal for Ino. Well, here comes Adviceowl on set point. Nice air throw.
Wait, already? Are you serious?
I am serious. I shit you not.
I feel like I blinked and it's over.
Same. That's gotta be the fastest FT7 I've ever casted in my life. Did I get that right?
It has to be up there.
Was that 7? That was 7.
I mean, they'll know. They stopped, so it probably was 7, yeah.
Alright, so public service announcement. If you get matched against Adviceowl Soul, you might want to learn S Volcanic Viper punishes in training mode.
Okay, cute, come on. You gotta be fair. It's not that easy. You know it's not that easy.
I mean, I know it's easy to go on training mode and check it out.
I mean, sure. Like, you know, if you have a button like, you know, // or 6S, solid, you know, speaking of Sol, then, you know, punishing that button, I mean, that DP might be entirely feasible, but not all characters are made equal. Not everybody got the same amount of gummy bears. Or however, does that saying work in other languages? Not like Architect does.
I mean, we can go on Dustloop and check the frame data. In fact, I will now go on Dustloop and let's see how many frames do you have to punish this move. S Volcanic Viper. On block, S version -22. Recovery 27 frames. That is startup 7 frames, active 9 frames. That is 7 plus 9 plus 27 frames for you to react that it is indeed S Volcanic Viper that is coming. And that is 22 frames for you to plan your course of action after having blocked it. So there's that.
Okay. Now let's imagine you're mid-screen. You're not close enough for your, you know, fastest buttons to reach.
Sure, but in that case, if you're at that spacing, then what is S Volcanic Viper threatening you with? Is it going to do anything?
Yeah.
I mean, you have that same like RPS that maybe Leo player plays with the shield into a shield, but like I mean,
can't believe that QK would say first, okay, so maybe this needs to be nerfed and is now defending. That was a very quick heel switch, very quick heel turn.
What I'm saying that it is not impossible to punish. In fact, it is quite feasible to punish. But what I'm saying is that I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see that shit.
Especially if you've got forward moving buttons that, you know, like take care of most of the job for you.
Anyway, coming up next, Trashyslime Giovanna versus Fraeon May. Giovanna's such a cool character, especially like for playing footsies. Your forward momentum is sort of like the Gio's step dash carries forward momentum so well into your normal buttons. Stuff like dash far slash, dash 5k, dash 2d, you name it.
Yeah, the buttons get extended like mad.
Yeah, when you initially look at her buttons, you might think, what the hell can I do with these? These just don't reach anywhere. But combining the dash with the buttons is what really makes her magic work at neutral.
Wait. Who's that spectating? In addition to us?
Good question. Hopefully it doesn't cause disconnections.
Hopefully. Have we seen Trashyslime play before?
Nope, this is a completely new player for me.
Cool.
A Giovanna player from Denmark.
Cool.
Lovely to get our Nordic brethren in there and participating.
For sure. Calling to all players across the north.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so Fraeon has been playing this game quite a bit, which is nice to see. Usually, you know, more of a Tekken and Street Fighter kind of guy. But
plays charge characters in quite a few fighting games, right?
Oh yeah, E-Honda player, Street Fighter.
Yeah, so probably gonna feel rather at home with a Totsugeki.
Yeah, probably.
In Stride.
Hopefully, understanding the limitations therein as well.
Oh my goodness! Fully charged
block.
5D.
I feel like Geo's 5D is one of the harder to block. And that's mostly because of the animation. Like, if you don't spot the old orange glow, then the animation is fairly subtle, because she's already kind of crouched, always. And the move starts from, like, that crouching position, and then she just kind of lifts the leggy, you know? And that's it. Yeah, that's all you get.
The spark of dangers, if you will. Even more dangerous in this game. Because that's like 200 damage for just about any character if you get hit by that shit.
Anji player talking about a subtle 5D? I'm not sure where you've gotten the idea that I'm an Anji player, but...
That was really cute reaction there from Fraeon. 6 being on reaction to that spiral arrow, whatever the name was, Traval.
I'm sure it has a name, but it's spiral arrow.
It is spiral arrow now, plus unblock for that super. Gets the frame trap in, and ooh, that's gonna hurt. Didn't have RC to make it count even more.
I wonder if the Geo mid-air super has like invuln coming in though. Like can you preemptively like press a button to avoid the plus frames?
That's a good question. I would imagine it probably doesn't have that many invuls, but it is fast and probably has a decent hurt box or boxes.
I want to take a look at that.
Oh, look at that again! Yeah, it's gonna be on reaction. That is very nice from Fraeon. Probably be into training mode.
I think the spiral arrow is fairly easy to react to once you know what you're expecting.
Yeah. Because it has a lot of startup.
Yeah, I think it's like 20 frames. Like 20 frames to startup easily. Or even more.
One of those moves during pressure that checks your opponent, like, are you sleeping? Are you expecting me to do something else? Yeah, like that. That time, Fraeon wasn't ready to react, but...
Oh, nice. Converting. That's a really nice way to use meter on Mei. You go 2P, 2P, Abare, which can Gatling into 3K, because, you know, command normal. And then you RC that for a nice conversion. Obviously, it prorates a shit ton, but hey, there you go.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta put the meter out and just get rewards out of your fastest buttons. Ooh, nice check there on the heavy dolphin. The thing with the dolphins is the heavy one has a lot of startup like this one, leads into plus frames, but you definitely can interrupt it if you're expecting it. On the other hand, the S is gonna catch you, but is minus.
I'm sorry, Satsu. Do you have a problem with my Nihongo?
Nihongo?
My Nihongo? Which I Wakari Masu very well.
Jesus. I'm getting the bad shivers here.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, interesting. Was that a drift forward as well? I've actually been lab moding a little bit of those, like whiff punishing stuff with like far/drift forward RC can actually get you in a position to get rewards out of your whiff punishes if you're lacking like a special move that doesn't really get you there after a long range normal. Ooh, tried to interrupt it, but didn't get the 6P this time.
Plus frames.
Ooh, nice. There it is.
Can't 3K under that, that's for sure. That's a lot of red.
That's one of the layer 1 neutral options you want to practice against Giovanna.
Plus frames and plus frames.
Yeah, Gio's very good at getting those plus frames at close range.
Not quite as good at stagger pressure as Mei herself, I think, but definitely capable of pressuring as such.
Yeah, I feel like Mei's pressure and Gio's pressure are very different. Gio and Sol kind of go in the same box. Mei's a little different, I want to say. It's a lot about like how the Dolphins make the RPS work.
Really, I disagree completely. I think like once you're up close and personal, it's all about that close slash, because it leads to a lot of frame traps, and it's dash cancelable, and you can like just actually stagger pressure with it because it's +3.
Yeah, I guess in that way, sure.
Fraeon's not really been showing that option, though.
Alright, spending the burst right off the bat, and oh my god, far slash does work as a situational anti-air as well.
Fraeon is just mashing all of the buttons. Clearly not expecting these meaties. Probably trying to throw or something. Not a good idea. All right, there it is. I mean, it worked once, so...
Ooh, did he press a button? No, he did not!
I wasn't sure if that was still in landing recovery, but gets away with it.
Yeah, very difficult position to be in when you have only one little sliver of health left. At that point, the opponent might just, you know, press jabs as long as it takes to get the interruption. Nice jump, and gets the punish as well. Here we go. Backdash, I feel like pretty good option mid-screen against a lot of like close slash type of pressure.
I think
usually,
so, yeah.
Even if you get hit, it is kind of difficult for the opponent to build up any substantial punish combos because you're gonna be airborne. And
however, conversely, for a character like Mei, it's actually very beneficial if the opponent backdashes because then you get even a better conversion out of close slash.
Yeah, it's gonna depend a little on the character. And obviously, if you're 200 IQ, you could go for something like hit close slash in the air, then pop them up with RC if you're expecting it, and then get whatever combo you choose. But oh my goodness, it's a really good start in the corner.
Fraeon has been doing like any close slash pressure to speak of as of yet, which is kind of unfortunate. It is one of, I think, the things that makes Mei super strong and scary when she's up close.
Right. You can certainly run with like dolphins only, but that's gonna limit your game plan slightly. Obviously when you're close and personal, you have kind of the best options and even the best, like, better rewards.
Oh yeah, like you have a lot of really, really scary frame traps. Like close slash 2H is nuts. And leads to like massive damage no matter where you are on the screen.
Nice anti-air DP there. First time putting that tool on the board.
And dolphin pressure, believe it or not, is fake, more or less. Like you can't just spam dolphins because like the one that's plus has a 20 odd frames of startup, and the one that isn't is -5. So you know, like it's just how it be do.
Yeah, dolphin pressure doesn't really create the same inevitability as like being close and threatening with strike throw.
Exactly.
You have to act against strike throw, but not necessarily have to do anything against dolphins. Big combo. Oh, misses the last 6 heavy. And Trashyslime has a lot of.
In the corner from a wall stick, like Mei can't get that fully charged 6H every time. It's from specific wall stick moves.
Oh, tried to finish the deal there. Went for a meaty, but that time Fraeon was doing the reversal super and gets the round.
Very nice. Plus frames, but it's kind of really hard to run in after Heavy Dolphin, even though it is +5. Because it does leave you at a range where I think most opponents will be able to react to the run.
Right, you can kind of play strike throw of that Heavy Dolphin, but it's not as good as off close slash.
Yeah, definitely not.
Ooh, it's gonna go under and punish as well. Alright, good interruption. Let's see. There's the close slash.
Look at that. Maybe Fraeon's listening. because he did do close slash 2H there.
But how to get out of this situation? Watch the throw.
I don't see why he wouldn't try and go for OHK instead of normal throw. Have we seen OHK a lot? I don't think we've seen OHK almost at all. Have we?
Yeah, no, not so far. How's the startup
Kind
on
of
OHK?
cool, that's 6 frames. It's same as wild throw, I think. Very, very strong move, especially in the corner because you get a full conversion out of it. I think Fraeon's definitely listening. How dare you, first of all. I'm not helping you anymore. I'm cutting up.
Ooh, used the PRC there, but saw that Trashyslime already had an active frame out, so had no choice but to respect. Ooh, didn't quite get the third loop. But punishing the throw. Here we go. Fraeon does have a burst, but see if he gets to use it, and if he even decides to use it.
Nice pickup off of the air-to-air counter hit.
Yeah, I kind of agree not using the burst there. That would have been could have been a dangerous situation.
For sure. Oh, nice.
Oh,
so fake. That's so fake.
I feel like that was kind of tried to run the karmic justice, because Trashyslime has been running with that 5D a couple of times now, and Fraeon probably tried to mix in tried to run with the same trick, but Trashyslime not having it. Oh, big combo!
Oh, Fraeon just completely lost like 200 damage because instead of converting, he was completely dedicated into the close / dash cancel.
Yeah,
that's so weird.
And dash canceling moves put you, like, sort of locks you in the running animation for a set amount of frames.
If you use the macro, I think, yeah.
Oh, is it not the same for the manual input
I think
dash?
if you input it, that it's fine. I'm not sure, actually. I'm not...
I don't want to say I'm 100% sure, but I'm like 95% sure that the macro and the forward input is gonna give you the same results.
Maybe.
Ooh, okay. Joe has 100 meters, so has that self-buff active. Both improved attack and defense. Actually, the defensive modifier during that 100 meter.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
and she already gets a buff at 50% as well, right?
Yeah.
But there's no like visual indicator for that.
Yeah, it's like, I think 5% at 50 meter and like 10% at 100 meter. At 100 meter, it sort of makes you makes your EHP as high as like Potemkin and Nago, sort of. Not quite, but around that range.
Nice.
Also,
wait, who won that game?
I just noticed. I think I missed putting point on somebody. It was... Fuck, was it Trashyslime?
I think it was Slime. Can somebody confirm that for us?
Professional commentators.
Oh yeah. Doing this for years.
Fraeon 4?
Fraeon 4? Okay. I mean, I'll believe it.
Alright, thanks.
If we're wrong, it's just because that's in the script.
Oh, a good 6p interruption once again. Do you get some combo of 6p in a situation
Not
like
really. The only place where you kind of can combo off of 6p is in the corner because it gives a wall bounce.
I think that's the same deal for a lot of characters. 6p is a very nice interruption button, very strong anti-air, but doesn't really give you like super good combos.
May 6p is like a little bit unique, not as unique as it used to be, where you could like hold it and stuff. But it does have, like, it's a little bit slower than your usual 6p. It's 12 frames, but it has an excellent like amount of like disjoint. Like it's only really your shoes that have a hurt box on them, so it's a really nice tool in that way.
Very nice play there this round from Fraeon. Baits the burst and takes the round. Baited the super afterwards as well.
5-1. That's nothing to sneeze at. Sure.
Right, getting in with the far slash and frame trap. Decent combo. Oh, that seems to be Trashyslime's ace in the hole kind of a tool. Funny enough, I don't think I've used 5D in this game purposely even a single time yet.
I guess you've not had the need to. I use it sometimes, but it's. I feel like it's so easy to react to in this game that it's kind of not really worth trying. At least not often.
Right. And like, my character gets decent enough rewards of his normal options, so like,
Yeah,
why would
sure.
I need to?
I feel that. I feel that. I think it's the same for May, to be fair. So.
Ooh, that is plus! Getting to run the pressure. Oh, good. It's ready to
Again
check
with that dash cancel. I don't think you really need to dash cancel, like, oh, holy shit. Close slash. Wow. Brain, please. Because it is +3, so you can just dash after it's run its course, and then, you know.
I think the dash cancel is probably a little more relevant on 5k at further ranges.
I think so too.
To sort of
5k dash cancel is cool. You can run like a throw mix up from there, but it is also fake-ish. If your opponent knows to expect it, then they can always interrupt it with a button.
Yeah, it's one of those tools that kind of tests your opponent's attention. Like, are you paying attention to this particular tool, or are you expecting something else?
For sure. I think the best thing to do with 5k is to like close the gap and go for a close slash to actually start doing real pressure. Like that's kind of how I use it, at least.
Ooh, again, whiffing with that airborne super. Trashyslime has been whiffing with it so much because Fraeon seems to be airborne all the time. It's much better on opponents below you.
Oh, wait, what? What?
Went for the, was that a fast RC, I think? But missed the combo.
That was weird. Oh, no, Domi!
I mean, he was super close to dying. Had to try something, but it is... It feels so bad when you have to try to... when you have to try to go for a burst in a desperate situation like that.
It do be.
But hey, I would much rather whiff a burst in the air than die without a burst. So personal preference.
I mean, it could work.
All right, keeps the momentum going. Bursts immediately Fraeon back into the corner. Plus frames. Yep.
Sure.
And now Fraeon has a very difficult comeback if he wants to come back to the game. Not quite. It was a really good round for Trashyslime. Once you get in on Giovanna, it's very hard to get rid of her unless you are able to. Ooh, thanks to frame trap. Just small combo plus frames of that axe kick.
I think Trashy could have comboed him super there and get the wall break, but...
And now Fraeon's opportunity to make the comeback. The 100 meter buff on the board. Oh, nice interruption. Immediate burst. Momentum bursting into the corner seems to be a... But, oh, interesting.
Oh,
this time hits it, and that's gonna shield the deal.
Nice. Gets another point on the board. Nice jump out. Switching positions. Oh my goodness, Fraeon is so good at reacting to that. Ooh, a little too early there. Trashyslime's time to make the comeback. That's a straight hit, nice! Oh yeah? I was feeling that was probably gonna deal a lot of damage, especially since Giovanna's meter was nearing 100 meter, or 100 persons. Man, Fraeon should learn the wall break combos out of that situation. That was a bit unfortunate. Yeah, for sure. You get so much bang for your buck for breaking the wall, getting the modifiers and wall break is always worth it for May.
Yeah, she's.
I think for most characters, really.
Yeah, it's kind of. I want to say characters like maybe Zato and maybe Leo that don't necessarily want to always break the wall because you don't want to go back to neutral position.
Yeah, maybe.
But for a lot of characters, it is super beneficial to get that reward in right then and there and just take the modifier. Especially if you can slap them with the super, then you sort of get to run your Oki anyway.
Ow! Nice, good pickup.
Oh!
And back into
Counter!
another.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. Fraeon's just smashing. I can't believe it.
So much butter to work with here. But Fraeon might actually prevent.
We're gonna probably RC, yeah.
Yep, making it safe. Some arguments to be made there if you want to check your opponent's ability to punish. Maybe retain that 50 meter, but I think that's the best option, to be honest. Ooh, gets a jump in. One more good hit away from getting the kill.
Excellent check on the J2H.
Very good.
J2H, much like an Exert, it is very anti-airable as it does approach with, blue first. But you gotta use the right tool in the right situation.
Right.
Which can be tricky because you can easily cross up with that button, and that can change things.
It is more the jump 2H's like jump arc altering ability that makes it super cool, rather than the box itself.
Yep.
Ooh, missing the anti-air there. Fraeon.
Has Fraeon landed a single OHK this entire set? I'm not sure if I've just zoned out and not noticed, but I feel like there's been very, very few of them at least.
Yeah, I guess not a lot of OHKs has been run so far.
Like, this character's a grappler. Come on. He landed one in the first match? Alright. One's enough, I guess. Just going for that regular throw every time. Even in the corner, where, OHK would be so much more reward.
Do you still get, like, the same Oki of OHK you get from normal throw?
Mid-screen, yeah. And then in the corner, you get wall break.
Right. Right. That's gonna be super close. Can't use supers in the air, though. Wait, can Giovanna use super during that sequence? I don't think so.
No idea, actually.
It's like, even though you have an airborne super, yeah, that's gonna seal the deal as an anti-air. Oh, she can, but only hits once.
Oh, okay. Probably not worth it, then.
Oh, right, because you've seen the Twitter videos with Mei doing the air super as well, doing some weird stuff of the 5D
the
sequences.
second hit is always guaranteed, so it drops down from the skies eventually. It's pretty cool. That's why our seeing the something bummer is always a good idea.
By the way, set point, so...
Oh, yeah.
One hit for Fraeon is gonna be that. Oh, and that's gonna be it. Wham, bam, counter hit. Out of the set.
Hey, but, not free. 3-7, respectable score. It's not the 7-2 curse.
Yeah, I feel like Fraeon probably has been to training mode with this matchup. Had some really nice responses there against some of Giovanna's pressure tools.
I would wish, however, that Fraeon would take the time to also lab out his BMBs, because that would definitely increase his power level quite a bit.
I mean, all in due time.
All in due time.
I think the neutral and stuff like that comes obviously first. And Fraeon is not like OG Guilty Gear player or anything, so
for sure.
Taking things slow is looking good. Looking good.
Alright, let's get into this spectate.
Alright, our honorary finish due to Dekapact Kai.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. I had a very decent run yesterday on Across the North. Didn't quite make it to top 8, but he managed to eliminate quite a few other decently named players from the tournament. For example, Snaptastic Ino. It was Dekapact who sent that man out of the tournament. Where it's unfortunate that we didn't see Dekapact on stream yesterday that much, but all of that is gonna be mended here, and we're gonna see what he's able to put on board.
Interested to see how Mianki has developed. I've seen him play at our weeklies now, but I haven't really like actually gotten to play against him that much.
Ooh, running the schmicks.
Looking pretty good here.
Finds the DP, straight into the corner. Ooh, very nice. Switches the position with that burst as well.
All right. Foodora.
Oh, wow. That was going the up bayonet. I think that might have been a miss input. I'm not sure if Mianki wanted to do that. So downside, or like, thing that, ooh, that's very decent amount of damage. Mid-scream, Ram doesn't really get that much, even though you have your super good far slash and 5 heavies. More often than not, your combo is gonna be something like far slash into 5 heavy, and that's it.
So Dekapact looking kind of super clean.
Yeah, Dekapact is definitely has picked the kind of character for their player profile. I feel like even in Exert with Sin, it was always like a footsie player. And if you want to go with that sort of playstyle, Kai is still the pick for you, I feel like.
I think so too. Unless you ask JMB, but he doesn't play this game anymore. So it's fine.
Ooh, but in the corner, however, things get really messy if you're on the receiving end and Ram is pressuring you. Ooh. And with the shock state, that spin kick is gonna be lots of plus frames for Kai.
Ah, nice. Calling out the 5D attempt.
Yeah, has to RC there. Ooh, very nice.
How about some of this Mortobato, my guy?
Yeah, honestly,
pretty decent super.
One of the best supers in the game. It is
probably
very,
the best super in the game.
Yeah,
let's be fair.
It does its job. It does everything you could ever want for a reversal super, but it also has extremely fast startup. So it's one of those supers that can actually whiff punish you like third strike style.
I think you'll find that it can also like genuinely just punish certain characters' buttons, like Faust's. Like
right. Actually, that's what I meant. Instead of whiff punish, it just like punishes stuff on block.
Yeah. I think the startup is like something actually ridiculous, like 8 frames or something. Let me go have a look.
It was 7, 8, or 9. Can't remember which.
Which is it's just crazy.
And that's amazing when you consider how much range it does.
Mortobato is 7 plus 2.
Right. So it is 9, but it actually reaches half screen or further.
Yeah.
The animation doesn't do it justice. The hitbox is actually everywhere.
And it is extremely disjointed, so it trades with, like... For example, there's a pretty famous clip on Twitter now of a guy doing Sacred Edge from, like, full screen away. And getting, like, beaten out by Mortobato. It's nutty.
Alright, finds the frame trap. Ooh, flipping over Mianki. That's disastrous, being put in the corner and now Mianki getting the wall break. Honestly, that might have been a super good read from Mianki. Dashing forward and ducking under the Foudre arc. Is that what's gonna make the round? Dekapact wants to fight here. Is that a considerable disadvantage?
Nice.
Mianki has so much meter. Yeah, they're using the YRC to run a tick setup.
Bop. That's meaty, I think.
Yep, plus frames. Oh.
Real hard escaping from the corner.
Oh, so close. So close. I initially wanted to say that was a very dangerous burst for Dekapact to make. It's gonna be hard, but almost goes for it.
I think as Deka, I would have just kind of like kept harassing with buttons from a safe distance. Because I feel like Kai has such excellent tools for just controlling the opponent's path out of the corner.
It's a hard choice when your opponent has that last pixel of health left.
For sure.
It's like, do you want to go for... Oh, here we go, Dragon Install!
Okay.
Is that a punish that
I think it could
No. No way! That's such a shit tool.
Tapanmut!
Come on! Why does it have to get punished like that?
Tapanmut!
Ah.
Why would you ever? Why would you ever?
Tapanmut install.
Yeah. Why use it ever? I have yet to find a single good use for that fucking super.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will now kill myself.
Dragon uninstall.
Oh my goodness. I really do hope they make Dragon Install a little more
viable. Yeah, for sure.
It is a super cool tool. At least visually. I would...
You know, like, the idea is good. The execution's really bad.
Yeah, like... I mean, it's fine if they, like... If they make it so that you can't safely activate it at neutral, you could, like, maybe convert one of your KDs into a Dragon Install activation. If it didn't also kill your tension gain. Like, please?
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 A little quality of life improvements.
Yeah, that's honestly what I feel like Kai ever needs. Couple of quality of life improvements and we got a really nice character. But I mean, that's how Kai worked in Xrd as well initially. Kai, I feel like wasn't, like, it didn't really compare to a lot of other characters in Xrd release, but eventually with the buffs, they made Kai very nice.
Oh yeah. I kind of wish they'd give him some plus frame tool other than Fudra Arc as well. I think that would be nice. Like at least like a plus unblock close slash or something. Because I feel like that's a very Kai thing, you know, harassing the opponent at close range with. I miss 6 Edge, you know.
Yeah, you kind of do still have that, you know, pressure reset tool in 6K, but it's not quite not quite the glory of Kai's pressure resets in the past.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I think the character is still very, very like workable.
Very good burst bait there. That's a very decent combo for Dekapact. Needs one more. Good prediction there.
Bro. Nice.
Unfortunate for Mianki, didn't get the punish.
That should be enough.
Yeah. Yeah, damn. If that's the thing. When you're back jumping out of throws or command throws, depending on your character, it might be difficult to punish. Although Ram should get a back jump far slash still into a counter hit into something more. Maybe? Question mark.
Maybe.
Yeah, there's the problem. Like far slash 5 heavy doesn't really link into Dauro at full screen very easily. And we think that Dauro can be very disastrous if the opponent is paying attention.
Oh, nice XP. I think Kai has, as he probably should, one of the best 6Ps in the game. Like, the People's Elbow is still a very, very strong tool. And you always get like a little bit of reward for it with that that new special, which I do not remember the name of yet.
Is it the wait? What is it? The one that makes shock happen?
Yes.
The direct late, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, direct late, which is minus on block, so you don't usually want to use that otherwise. But from like 6P or to end other strings, always playing that shock state.
Right, it is. Yeah, you can use it as a small combo ender.
But yeah, 6P direct late always connects, which is really nice.
Ooh, straight into RTL. It's gonna take him into the corner. RTL in this game has so much. Oh, the bait!
That
should be
rare footage of Morthabato getting punished.
How How dare you reversal with your only viable reversal tool? You silly goon.
Absolute buffoon.
That's sort of with characters like Ram or maybe Axel, who don't really have access to a lot of good reversal tools other than their metered super. It can get like, it can sometimes get very predictable when they want to do it, if they're in a bad position and have the 50 meter.
Look at that damage!
That's a good choice. Oh my goodness! He started charging that 5D while Mianki was still in the air. Wait, could you potentially get like an unblockable 5D in some situations if you're aiming to catch their landing recovery?
I mean, I guess, yeah, because it's 3 frames of landing recovery. That's a hell of a read, though.
There's something to think about for like all characters in the cast. I'm not sure. All right, RC extending pressure. Ooh, making a really dangerous side swipe. Look at that. Punish at
so
that range.
Stupid.
Ooh, and the gold bursts are no longer strike invulnerable in Strive, getting Mianki a very decent punish there.
Yeah, whiff punishing gold bursts feels really good.
And I mean, it's throws being 2 frames. That sort of I'm glad that it's no longer strike invulnerable.
Yeah, for sure.
Makes things much easier and simpler. Ooh, try to get out of that situation. It's so difficult when the sword touches the corner and your back is against it. Both players with a lot of meter. How are they gonna use it?
Oh,
RTL!
Nice.
Good conversion. Yep.
Yep.
A lot of potential.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really great tool for Kai. Getting like mid-screen conversions, RTL, 1-2 into a super, and getting that knockdown and the positive bonus.
Yeah, super nice super.
Kind of one of the features that makes me want to play Kai myself. Maybe next patch if Kai gets a couple of more buffs.
Yeah, some of those much needed quality of life improvements. I think a lot of people are kind of sleeping on Kai. Like I think he's very decent.
And Kai has some actually decent matchups. I feel like, for example, like Soul versus Kai might be Soul favorite matchup, but the neutral game is actually Kai favorite. Like you initially have to get in as Soul to make stuff happen. Kai has a very decent neutral, very good pokes, 6 heavy, a lot of disjoint. Kind of wish his far slash was a little more relevant, but I mean, you have other tools to make up for it. Ooh, tried to go for a naughty 5 heavy, but Mianki was ready for it. Dashing forward, getting the punish. Oh my god, you just did not super between 5k into 6k. But that's the risk. Traditionally, like Kai 6k and 6 heavy cancels have had that little bit of a gap in between that you can interrupt, and the same still goes in Strive. And a super will definitely interrupt a lot of those gaps. Oh, the sword explosion. Gosh. If you could maintain your position versus Ram at half screen or like full screen forever, that would be nice, wouldn't it? But eventually you're gonna run into the corner and oh my god, once again, Mianki finding the super interruption. Whoa! That whiff punish. And at this point, wait! That burst actually got some value for Dekapact. I was about to say, it is so difficult to burst against Ram ever. It's more like, if you try to burst against Ram, it's kind of a I'll kill myself option more often than not, getting sure. Ram reset on the combo scaling.
Oh, look at that 6p. Oh yeah. People's elbow.
Into the corner, get the shock. And now we run strike throw.
Oh, PRC, interesting.
Ooh, he ran the same setup in the first set. There's probably some untapped potential on Kai jump D for some setups that I don't know of. Ooh, unfortunate. Used the wrong sword there, Mianki.
I feel like the main problem with Kai jump D in this game is that it doesn't have those abundant active frames that it used to.
Ooh, counter hit with the food arc. Stay in there, get in the corner, and which one is it? Is it the strike? Is it the throw? Ooh, Mianki finding really good hits.
Only active for 6 frames, which is like not that great.
6 frames is still something you can work with, but compared to older games, I guess I shouldn't say that. Don't compare anything to the older games. Otherwise, you're just gonna be sad.
Unless you're playing, you know, one of the good characters.
Right. Ooh, nice 6P. Speaking of 6Ps, I feel like Rams is like also top 3 up there. It just feels good. And oh my goodness, is that a punish? No, this is the sword explosion, goes for it again! Dekapact!
Baboosh.
And this time it hits.
Oh, right, lightning.
Oh, yuck. I'll fucking do it again. Wasn't expecting it that time. Ooh, 6P. Get in the corner, and that...
Oh, a little early on the throw.
The conversion for Kai is also so nice. It sends them flying for so far and gets you the shock state as well. Oh, was a little slow for the whiff punish. And now we're in the corner. This is the place. This is the dreadful place.
Oh no.
But finds a way out. That's important. And Mianki can't momentum burst him back into the corner, switching the position.
But he can always mortobato.
Oh, you gotta expect it. You have to expect it. Mianki has been using it so much already. Ooh, that 6P. Felt like it was super late, but it still does the job.
Oh, a little early on the food arc.
And this should be a wall break. Very nice this time, FD.
Whiff punish. Oh, yikes.
It kind of has to make that burst. Oh. Pushing Mianki into the corner. Lots of magic to work with. You know it's coming. It might be coming. It's coming! You had to know. You had to know. And Mianki making a run back. 4-5 now. Man, that reversal super has been giving Mianki so much value. Getting himself...
Like pretty good.
Yeah, it is. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, didn't get the biggest combo out of them all, though.
Kokoda.
Very nice prediction. But again, does that...
Oh, yeah.
Does that jump slash counter hit not convert into anything?
I'm not sure. I think a lot of Kai's jump-ins are pretty bad. I'm not sure. Are we talking about
a ram?
Ram. Okay. I think it does convert into something. I'm pretty sure it does.
Like next hit is gonna be so important. Oh, that's minus. Mianki opted to not RC that.
Going for the fucking throw every time. Every time after YRC, these Ram players.
But hey, if it's working.
That's true.
And YRC, the cool thing about YRC is it gives you so many plus frames that it actually lets you get like a tick throw setup of sorts. It obviously depends on the spacing. Like if they're super far away when you YRC, then you probably might not be able to run a decent one. But Kai has very decent damage actually. Like that damage is a damage of certain starters is what Kai has going for him.
Oh yeah.
Is like the damage combined with the corner carry. Those are some of the things that I do like about the character. Alright, get the shock state. Nice! Tricky jump angle. Delayed.
Udara arc into corner pressure.
Very nice.
Very nice two-edge. That two-edge was godlike.
Yeah. I was surprised it still caught Mianki. Now the third hit of the Rekka. Very far away.
RC into side switch combo. Into wall break. I love seeing that. That's fucking. That's good.
And Dekapact putting themselves on 6 points. That
Hell
important set point. That number that is gonna make the opponent sweat, or usually should, if they realize what's happening. Now in the corner. Yeah, can't burst here. Mianki opting to take the wall break in the safest of manner. Yeah, that's a safe jump. A lot of characters do get a safe jump setup of that wall break.
Yep.
Especially against heavy DPs. The heavy DPs in this game, for all the characters who have it, tends to be considerably slower. Yeah, man. Even though Ram is standing like half screen, if you're in the corner and the sword is still about to explode, man, that position gives Ram so much presence.
Ooh.
What
unfortunate.
Oh my god.
That escape was really good for Mianki. Like that was the perfect timing to get out of there.
Yeah, that was amazing.
And just like that.
God. Off that one jump air dash into a button. That's why it's so important to be ready for that. To get the air throw or to get your 2 heavy or your 6P or whatever anti-air you want to use. You definitely don't want to let them reverse the position like that. Too close! That's, speaking of quality of life things, Kai still with that very annoying disadvantage that Stun Dipper just doesn't work at certain ranges, or if you're too close, it's gonna uncombo. I think it's about time for that legacy downside to, you know, be thrown out of the game. I'm not sure about you guys. Alright, get the shock. While you do have shock state on you, you kind of want to prevent Kai from actually getting the Hudra arc in. If you're paying attention, you can always interrupt it with your 6P or whatever 5P anti-air.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends on the character, but for like May, it actually pretty often stuffs her 6P. Might be the 12 frames.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the pressure in the corner. RC to get a wall break. Mianki really wants to bring it home to the 6-6. Wants to fight for the set. And he has the meter to break here. Is that enough?
Not quite. But the Oki is here.
Oh,
missing the
there was a little unfortunate YRC there. I think Dekapact was punishable, but then again, he could have also RC'd, so I guess the YRC was pretty good. All right, 6-6. Next one for all the marbles. Both the players had the same idea, huh? I think Dekapact was reading Mianki backdashing though there, because was committing to a really deep dash. Now in the corner. Yep, that's gonna. Oh. A little bit of a combo miss. Could have probably gotten a wall break. Oh, crushing the low from Dekapact. Making the 6P whiff. Dekapact just finally finds a way out. Let's see if he can bring it back. That's a very good start. Counter hit. A little too far to complete that combo though. Next hit is gonna be crucial. Both players have the meter to convert. Yeah, immediate burst from Mianki. Still wants to get this round. He does have the life lead. Oh, finds the frame trap! But no meter to convert. There's the Mortal Battle once again.
Every time.
Oh, that's such an MVP tool for Mianki. And now Mianki on set point. Yeah, look at that. Interrupting the food arc with one of the slowest buttons that you have. Far slash does the job. But straight back into it. Dekapact, break the wall. Decent life advantage here, even though going back to neutral. Mianki, even if he got the burst here, doesn't want to spend it. Alright, it's for all the marbles. Even situation.
Oh yeah, dude.
Full burst gauges. First one to land the hit is Mianki gets a very good conversion! Look at that! Into the corner. What you gonna do, Dekapact? The swords are exploding. You spend the burst. Yep, get out of that sticky situation. DP. Oh my goodness. Oh, again, that situation! Mianki dashing forward, ducking under. And now Dekapact. No burst. Breaks the wall. One hit is all that Mianki needs. Has the burst as well. That's a good hit.
Any old hit. Aldemir could just chip out with Calvados, I think.
And it is the frame trap, far slash 5 heavy, and the bayonet jab. Mianki was in a losing position score-wise for quite a long time in that set, but coming back and making a nail-biter of a reversal.
Oh, you know, every time we return to the lobby and I see her cloud gas, I'm just like, all right, cloud gas.
Cloud gas. I love that term.
It's so good. Oh man,
God.
Congrats to Mr. Mianki.
What a great set. Good performance from both of the players.
Sure. Dekapact showing some of that potential that Kai has, and then hopefully we'll see good stuff from them in the future. Alrighty. Monkey.
Alright, another classic coming up. Soul vs. Sky. Masker...
How does Mianki have that red gas around his avatar? No, that's Q with the clout gas.
Yo, look at that. That me.
That
Mom,
you.
That's me.
That you.
I swear I'm good at this game.
Yeah, because that's what the clout gas means.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm relevant.
No, you get that for having been one of the top winners in Celestial Lobby, and I do mean that, sheer numbers. If you played more in the Celestial Lobby, won more matches, not necessarily a skill thing. not necessarily, can be for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I can't challenge top players at all. It's just I practiced a lot. I played the game a lot.
Yeah. And so if you're in the top winners, I think it's like top 100 or top 200 players, then you get the cloud gas.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I think the term is so perfect, because it's like yeah. Cloud.
All right, Masker Soul, a French Soul player, very good ACPR player, plays Exard as well, so plays Guilty Gear. Is this the first? I think this is the first time I see them play Soul on Strive, facing off against Trancher.
Yes, meta.
Trancher, Soul player from the older games.
Oh, same Kai color, same hat. I really like this pink Soul. It's a nice pink. I like that. It's like really. Oh,
what a clean air throw starting of the round.
Trancher has always been a player who impresses me a lot. I liked his Soul so much in Exert, but he was kind of like a rare player, not like a super common sight. But every time I saw him play, I was like, man, Trancher's kind of nice.
Yeah,
that is Soul's pink palette, yeah.
Ooh, very nice. Choosing to extend, that might be a kill, to be honest. That is a kill.
Nice.
So definitely on the higher end of the damage scale.
Yeah,
and convert
I think
a lot
this matchup is going to be pretty hard for Kai because I feel like these characters are very similar in what they want to do and what they can do, but Soul just at the current moment kind of does all of the same tricks better and has some tools that Kai doesn't have access to.
Yeah, what Kai does have going in for him is the neutral. There's small advantage for Kai at neutral. It is pretty much always been like that for Soul Kai in the older games, in that Kai controls the neutral, but Soul is a little bit better on offense.
But does Kai control the neutral in this? Because I think Soul has better mid-range buttons than Kai does.
A lot of players do say that Kai has the advantage, and when having played this matchup myself, you would think that 6S should dominate Kai, but Kai does have a lot of disjoint buttons as well that seem to sort of...
What buttons are disjointed for Kai?
For example, 6 heavy.
Oh, for real?
And even 2S, even though it doesn't have that much of disjoint, 6S has a lot of startup for Soul, so you really have to pick your spots to sort of poke against Kai with that.
How much startup does 6S have?
15 or 16 frames. I want to say 15 frames. Also, was it Masker who took the first round?
Yes.
I was about to put point on Trancher. It was just a brain fart, I guess. Alright. But that doesn't mean 6S doesn't work. It is a very good tool for the job, obviously. Or a tool for the matchup, but I want to say it's like when it comes to which character has the sort of gets the first move, who has to respect who. I think it's like Soul who has to respect Kai's buttons more often than not. But obviously it depends on player skill as well, like how you're able to pick your spots. But when it comes to pressure, it is like 100% Soul who takes the cake. Soul's pressure is probably some of the best in the game if you disregard like Zato with Puppet on, or like Ram in the corner. If it's just like neutral, just mid-screen pressure, it is the Soul players who come on top. Oh my god, the footsies! Waiting for Trancher to whiff a button and then going for the big whiff punish far slash. Such a nice button for having that forward momentum. Soul taking a big step before punching.
Could have stopped at such a nice button. Oh damn!
Really, like, really the S buttons I feel like is what just makes the character. So you play Soul, you wanna press S. Far slash, 6S, close slash, 2S, yep. All of those. Very good buttons.
They're all really good, yeah. And then 5K is another button that you really want to press a lot as well. Mm-hmm. Such a good anti-air.
Oh my god! If he was to use the normal gun flame, I think that DP beats him. But using the gun flame feint, able to recover faster, or maybe having a safer hitbox. Alright, that's gonna be decent amount of damage. Not.
Yeah, what? No, doesn't quite hit the last hit there.
Good read from Trancher. Unfortunately, didn't have the meter to seal the round there. Yeah, 6 heavy. 9 frames of really quick, far-reaching hitbox. Such a good button for.
And it's got disjoint too.
Mm-hmm. The only downside is if you whiff it, you're fairly punishable on both whiff and block.
Yeah, it's like minus 22. Recovery is like 40 frames or something. But super fast, yeah, like 9 frames. So good for like whiff punishing.
Ooh, the canceling the gunflame, baiting the burst, and the super. Gets Masker the safe jump set here if he wants to take it. All right, drifting back. I like that choice. Oh, of course. Masker being a veteran Guilty Gear player surely knows their way around air throws. Sees Trancher in the air. Get the fuck down, sir. Ooh, nice 2 heavy. Gets the anti-air, but Yeah, that 6 heavy from Soul really is one of the buttons that makes Sky uncomfortable. Oh, do it third time!
Wow.
Trancher was trying to go for the right option. He was reading it, was trying to interrupt, but a little too late. It is plus 11, but also has like 20 something frames of startup. There should be like 11 frames of gap for you to press a button, but if you hesitate, you might get hit by the second Fafnir coming in. The name of the game for Soul is Strike Throw. Which one is it gonna be? That time it was not gonna be the throw. Sealing this match for Masker. That was a really fast one. 4-0. Ooh, there we go. That's the punish. Another thing is that in Strive, a lot of buttons sort of leave lingering hurt boxes on the field, which is really not the case with Guilty Gear games traditionally. It's more like I want to say like a thing with Grand Blue and like Street Fighter maybe. But in this game, like for example Soul 6 Heavy, the hurt box is gonna be there. You can go for those telekinetic punishes if you have the button for it. Alright, get the throw. And seals the deal. Nice. Throws deal so much damage in this game. Nice predicting the dash throw attempt after the force punch. Ooh, look at that! Punishing S Volcanic Viper. How could one go for such a feat of strength?
Wow, rare footage.
Oh, what's it gonna be? Masker staying so tight. Holy shit. That's the 5k again. That's not gonna be quite the round, but a lot of damage coming in. Good backdash. A very nice response, mid-screen, backdashing out of that big throw situation. Uh-oh.
How did that far slash hit there?
6B to beat the far slash, round start. Here we go, Trancher's pressure. Ooh, I feel like that might have been punishable with 6 heavy. If you're too close and end your strings with stun edge, you're minus a shit ton. And Soul 6 heavy being a 9 frame button might actually be able to punish it.
Again, going for that 5D, really fishing with it.
Alright. Nice! Gets the optimal ender. The clean hit DP deals so much damage. That's gonna be your best combo ender.
He needs it, I guess.
Masker. 5 wins. Damn, going in full force. What can Trancher do here?
I don't know.
It's not like it's like once Masker gets in, it's so difficult for a Trancher to get out of this situation once again, especially when your back is against the corner.
Also, I'm not really seeing a lot of like that. Like you know, you said Kai should be stronger in neutral, but I'm not really seeing like it just seems like Masker doesn't have to play neutral.
Right. It's like not a lot of poking for Trancher at neutral. More scared of like soul spokes. I feel like you do have to. You gotta have the courage to press the buttons. I feel in this matchup as Kai.
Well, a lot of courage it does take, because one wrong move and you get counter hit and take 250 damage.
That is true. Ooh, I'm nearing the corner once again. Again here! And far slash, the button to start it all! Had to burst there, that would have potentially been a wall break and a lot of damage. Good interruption there. SDP, one of the candidates to interrupt the Hudra arc plus frames. Alright, finds the DP. Masker sitting on a 2 hearts. That's such a weird thing to say. Sitting on 2 hearts, so probably doesn't want to burst him.
Really wants to W. Can't backdashing.
Yeah, don't know. I don't like that burst. Masker could have taken it to this round.
Risk reward on contesting far slash is really not Kai favored. Yeah, that's what it seemed like.
I mean, it is never opponent favorite. it is never. That's usually the case when you're.
Far slash is a hell of a button.
I mean, all fighting games, all pressure situations, you would hope you're the one with the risk reward advantage when you're attacking the opponent.
Well, no, but in neutral.
Oh, neutral. I mean, technically, if you take a look at the reward, well, Kai has really good rewards as well.
Yeah, but for what? Like, far slash is a 10-frame button. The only thing that I think Kai could possibly try and outpoke that button with is, 6H, but that's a 15-frame button.
Right, that's why you space it, hopefully. And like,
I mean, yeah, but easier said than done, man. That shit moves forward. It just comes at you.
Alright, breaking the wall. Finds the DP. Oh, chooses to milk it. Yeah, immediate burst. Trancher does have that bonus going in for him. Stacking up on meter. Has the damage buff as well.
Probably the best option.
Nice. Good punish on that. Revolver. Finds the 6P round start again, but the 6 heavy. Nice, it gets the link to Vortex. Not the easiest link to make. And now we're here. Oh my god, that was so tricky. I think Masker whiffing those buttons on purpose to fake the meaty, but then going for the throw. Very interesting. Haven't seen that done before on Sol.
Right. That's the problem. So 6P is probably the best response to far slash, but then that gets beaten by 6S, which leads to a lot of damage. So yeah, that is a skewed situation for sure.
A Masker on set point here, getting a big combo. What you gonna do? Yeah, plus 11. Luckily, Trancher does get the 100 meter here from the gold burst, but at what cost? It is over. Masker, a commanding 7-0 victory. Masker, a veteran Guilty Gear gamer, showing what's up. Holy Order Soul, normal Soul from ACPR, normal Soul from Exert, and now Soul on Guilty Gear Strive. Very good stuff.
Oh, God, it's because it's faster than Kai's other pokes, and the only thing Kai really has, available to him with disjoint in those situations are either 6P or, 6H, which is pretty slow comparatively. So it's a very difficult tool to work around.
All right, moving to the heavyweight matchups of the evening, quite literally. We have a Potemkin mirror on the card.
Goodness gracious.
So potentially, at least historically, if we look at, well, Lottelion didn't used to be a Potemkin player in ACPR. They did have a Potemkin Pocket in ACPR as well, but more known for their Testament play. Whereas ZoKHiZ has always been a big body player, hasn't played many other characters other than Potemkin in Guilty Gear games traditionally. Has dabbled in Sol in previous games a little, but mostly a Potemkin player. Oh, and there immediately you see how in this matchup, in this mirror, you usually don't want to be the first player to do something, because the opponent can return the favor with the same option and beat you out of stuff. For example, if you go for sleight head, you can punish it with a sleight head. If you go for hammer fall, you can punish it with a hammer fall. And the list goes on. Ooh, get the Carabuster and seal the first round for Lottelion. This is such a weird mirror, seeing like you just don't have much mobility at all, but Potemkin does have pretty good footsie buttons for this game, so oh, goes for the fast RC into a buster. So hard to react to in this game, especially since unlike eggs are oh, the Garuda BRC drift mix-up. I think your options are like high-low in that situation. You just gotta guess if it's like 5k or 2k. Do you have a tick option there as well? Like Garuda is one of the tools that I know very little about in depth. But a very, very instrumental tool for Potemkin in this version of the game. Having lost a lot of your previous tools from other games. Oh, goes for the big money!
Oh no, actually drops the combo.
Unfortunate there, especially since ZoKHiZ has such a sizable life lead. Oh, that's
For sure.
Goes for the air throw. It's Garuda. Goes for the low. Oh, the classic miss your meat on purpose, go for a throw. ZoKHiZ has to attempt the burst, but unfortunately in a position where it's gonna result in dummy. Lottelion taking the first point.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
And the Garuda impact sort of like causes what do you call that state? Kind of like a guard crash state.
Guard crash, yeah.
Yeah, that causes a lot of chip damage as well. Oh my goodness, what a round! That was so fast. Turns out Potemkin can dish damage against Potemkin as well.
Duel 2.
Ooh, nice whiff punish there. So far, ZoKHiZ trying to find their footing in the matchup. Seems to be Lottelion doing a lot of the poking, a lot of the pressure so far. But it is one good read away. Like, look at that. Going for the slide head first. Very unfavorable. You can react to it as a Potemkin player. Finds the anti-air once again. Ooh, that's a good response. Supers in this game. Throw invulnerable. Oh my god. Potemkin whiffs his own 5B on crouching Potemkin? Damn. Or maybe ZoKHiZ is too far away there. Another one in Lottelion's pocket. I thought... For some reason I thought you could 5B on Potemkin against crouching opponents. Maybe not. Yeah, after the Buster, Hammerfall break situation, you don't have that many plus frames. In fact, I think you're minus if you go all the way. Again, calling out the meaty Buster with a super. Oh my goodness. Finally getting the best of Lottelion in one RPS situation, but now put in the corner, that's gonna be a kill! Oh no! ZoKHiZ had such a good opportunity to put one win on the board, but
This mirror looks a bit silly.
it has always been a little silly.
Yeah, but it seems like a little bit dumber than in past games.
For sure.
I don't know. Could be just me. All right. Well, that's a quick 3-0 for Lotte.
Yeah, what's ZoKH's adjustment here? Lotte seems to know their way around stuff. Well,
Oh, jumping in.
God, having is it just that Lotte knows this matchup so much better, or does he just have the right reach? I think it seems Lotte has, like, look at this again. Every single jump in, Every single situation,
I
Lotte just...
wonder if he's reacting to those Mega Fists with heat. I don't know.
That would be a sick reaction if so.
I'm not sure. I think it could be feasible, but I guess he might just be really fishing with it in those neutral situations.
Right.
Because ZoKHiZ is coming in a lot.
And again, Karabuster, one more away from victory. Mixing up. Oh! Wrong conversion. ZoKHiZ has a chance here. All right, here we go. No! Just standing there. Oh, I think...
I feel like Zoc probably just really lacks the matchup knowledge here. I don't know. Like this seems like a wash. Oh, high delay variance is not nice. Oh, so there's a connection problem as well. That's rough.
Body dimension not connecting properly to the opponent. That is unfortunate. Yeah, it did seem like the ending of that round, ZoKHiZ was just standing there, feeling like they whiffed their button timing. So that is very, very peculiar, very unlike ZoKHiZ. So
yeah, Zoc usually is on point with his timings for sure.
Hopefully somehow able to adjust here, because I'm thinking Lottelion is not gonna give him any space.
It just seems weird if there's like delay variance, because that might be a performance issue or something. Like maybe because Lotte seems to be playing fine as well, so maybe there's like a who knows.
Yeah, as spectators we can only speculate.
Yeah.
But that said, Lotte putting another point on the board, 5-0. Oh my goodness, is this the week of 7 zeros?
Seems like. But hey, we got that one, last game, last round. So it evens out.
I hope. the math checks out. One good matchup. 2 7 zeros.
Yeah. Well, let's hope the last one's a banger.
Nah, don't worry. Don't worry about it. It's in the script now. ZoKHiZ gonna flip the switch and find all the answers for the RPS situations.
Unflip the lag switch.
Alright, we finding hits. An immediate burst from Lottelion. There we go, ZoKHiZ being the last person to go for a slight head. Getting advantage. Oh my god, he still managed to land the anti-air. Lottelion, counter hit, Mega Fist. Gets a small combo. God, the reversal forward Mega Fist, is that allowed?
I suppose.
Yeah! There we go. Answering a whiffed Heavenly with a Heavenly of his own. That should get him the round, right? Indeed. Did I see that right? I think Potemkin was misaligned there in Potemkin's Iron Embrace at the end of the Heavenly Potemkin Buster animation. That looked kind of funny. Right, here comes Lotte. Nice, jumping out of the Buster. ZoKHiZ looking strong. Throw there. Oh, just breaks the armor. All right. Yep. Be the last person to to slide head. Lotte has a chance. This is gonna give a far knockdown though. Oh, never mind. Wait, do you get a frame advantage in that situation in this game?
I don't think so.
Oh. Yeah, smartly holding the FD to prevent the chip damage. Oh, what's it gonna be? Neither player with the meter. 5P to anti-air. We're not free. Finland not free. Pog? Alright, going in with the classics. Mega Fist into a Buster. Very minus, but... Both Potemkins flexing their their throw invulnerabilities there on each other, whiffing the busters. Another classic for the Potemkin matchup. I get the knockdown. What's the mix-up? Jumping in, and the tick! It does really seem like ZoKHiZ has flipped some sort of a switch here. Finding the reversal.
Delay, maybe.
It is also like if it is a thing that you sort of have to alter your playstyle online if the connection is a little more laggy than usual. Sometimes you can't go for the same reactions that you would go for during normal play. That's potentially one adjustment that ZoK could make. Just accepting that you're not gonna react to certain things and like play a little bit different. And look at that, in the corner, back Mega Fist. Such a nice hitbox. Such a nice defensive option. Second win in a row for ZoK.
Very nice.
Alright, get the corner for Lotte. Yeah, it does seem like that gives you plenty of plus frames in this game. Unlike the Buster Hammerfall break situation. Garuda, another one, chipping out, and the BRC gets the low. Forcing a burst out of Lotte.
Nice.
Whoa. Look at the patience on Lotte for that situation.
Another little hint of lag there.
Meter really does seem like the king thing in this matchup. Just like any matchup in
Oh yeah, for sure.
In Guilty Gear, Potemkin can really force some of those RPS situations by spending 50. Like especially with Garuda. Ooh, Mega Fist! Damn, the hitbox is so deceptive. It seems to reach so much further than the animation. Alright, get them with the slide head. Very nice response. Goes for the back Mega Fist. And the Buster. Looking good for ZoK. What's the follow-up? Choosing to not Hammerfall all the way in there to not be like -10. Blowing through, yeah. Oh my goodness. Even though the Heat Knuckle doesn't really unblockable catch you anymore, it does pull you back onto the ground like with considerable frame disadvantage. And depending on the spacing, it might actually give Potemkin like a Buster setup, especially with Kara Buster. Alright, what's the response here? Prevents ZoKHiZ from going airborne. Momentum burst, stay in the corner!
Oof!
Just hammering it down aggressively!
Well, what do you do? Oh. Hello?
Beep boop.
Beep boop? Dun.
Oh?
Connection has been lost.
Oh, it's that thing. Oh, that's gonna be so unfortunate.
Ah, fuck. It's been a while since this has happened.
Right. But it is still a thing.
Well, I guess let's hope ZoK wins this one so we can get in on the next one.
Mm-hmm. I'm not much of a radio caster, but like...
Oh my goodness, where did all of Lotte's life go there?
It's the damage potential coming in from ZoKHiZ. Damn, it's so close. Live or die, ZoKHiZ. Make your choice. Please.
A choice as it is. I choose to win.
I would like. I will play my win here card. Let me queue up.
Yeah. Oh shit! ZoKHiZ staying alive. Super fast rematch tends to cause it. Interesting. Should we try to implement a rule for like breathers between? You know, like let the clock run for a bit. Think about your life decisions.
Man, it's so close.
I think
Is that
ZoKHiZ dead.
Is that a kill?
Unless.
Yeah, that's a kill. I think
Alright.
that the heart has disappeared. The heart has stopped. He's dead.
Well, oh, I can't speak today. Congratulations,
Yeah.
Lotte, for winning.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate we didn't get to see the last match, but it is what it is.
It do be.
It do be like that. I guess we've indeed confirmed that Potemkin Mirror kinda whack in certain senses.
Damn. I can't believe this, Q. You don't have attacks on Avatar enabled.
Mm-hmm.
Horrid.
Screw you. You think
Listen, I want to throw hands at Satsu. That's all I'm saying, man. like I just want. I wanna. I want to cause mayhem.
All right. The Grand Champion, sorry, not Grand Champion, the third placing player from yesterday's tournament, Satsu.
The bronze medalist.
Mm-hmm. wauhti had a pretty decent run as well. Let's see if I can recall. wauhti placed 9th, I think, lost to Hiari, who came in 2nd place, and I believe Yalis was the one who eliminated wauhti.
Yalis
finally.
Nagoriyuki.
Yeah, the Finnish Nagoriyuki players were on fire yesterday. Both Yufe
My
killed.
guy, Yufe in top 8, baby.
Jesus, Yufe killed so many good players.
Of course, because Yufe is the fucking best. Well, I mean, he lost to somebody, but they probably cheated. That's my guess.
Yeah, Yufe eliminated Mirri. Yalis killed Thunder Bear, Afro Viking. Yufe, I think, also killed Radoon. Yufe also destroyed ZoKHiZ yesterday in the tournament. Like, the Finnish Nago players were fucking going ham yesterday.
Yufe's just godlike and handsome. God, I love him.
Rumor has it that Yufe will be featured in the Finland versus Russia team match also on the, I think we were talking about the 10th of this month. Probably we still haven't fully 100% locked it in, but look forward to that.
Would be nice if we could get a, you know. It's like less than a week away. But hey, what can you do?
Right, two extremely fast pixie characters. Chip with probably the neutral advantage. Chip is like, the way Chip is tricky is of like pressure situations. You can get like you have all sorts of tricks to catch them off guard, whereas Milia is more like knock you down, set up the disc, fire and forget, and then mix them up.
Sorry, but when you first said like okay, two extremely fast pixie characters, the first thing I thought of like immediately was just guess who's quicker?
Guess who's quicker?
Yeah, so
who is quicker? We're gonna find out here. Sometimes small differences in speed don't matter. Oh, making Satsu's anti-air whiff there and goes for empty low with the disc setup.
Clean Oki.
And clean Oki is gonna be the key to victory for wauhti for sure. Satsu definitely known to use DP to get out of sticky situations, and he is gonna abuse it if you run your Oki. Not clean, so... Oh, baiting the burst there! It's gonna be a lot of damage and breaking the wall. Winger. This will lead into Oki situation. The precious Oki for Milia. What's it gonna be? Obviously doesn't get to set disc, which is a downside, of course. Good hit confirm, and gets it with the OTG. Really fast first round, wauhti.
It's in the name. It's how it is.
Speed is the name of the game. Good 6 speed.
Yep. Ow! Get those on.
And speaking of speed, can you react to this stuff? Once Chip locks you down, or has you in a block string, there are so many things that could happen. Could cross up with Alpha Blade, could go for a throw with Genrozan. Could go airborne even with up Alpha.
Oh, wow. Rare footage of the Rose, like, actually hitting somebody.
Yeah, Capo does have a hitbox. No way! Using Mirage to bait the burst. Strike Invus on upper body.
Kind of godlike. Yo, I'm starting to think this wauhti guy might be kind of nice.
wauhti is definitely one of those players who have all sorts of sick reads for very specific situations. Definitely a guy that labs a lot. So
Damn, I can't believe Genrozan wasn't air thrown on reaction. Yeah, who would think it? just air throw it, bro. Oh, but nice!
And
interrupting with close slash.
or just hit close slash for an optimal combo starter.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Alright. Spending the meter. Ooh, that's a nice poke option as well. The S-disc it can be punishable from far, close ranges, but unless you IB it, there's usually you're not gonna end up in a spacing where it can be punished. So it's one of those things that theoretically unsafe, but actually not gonna be punished very often. Oh my god, what did he trade with here? Alright, Satsu looking to get their game started. Oh, and he blocked it! He blocked it! wauhti, what a madman. And anti-air jump 2K! Really?
Oh, yeah.
A wauhti with the timing, that's not very easy, I wanna say. Cross him up.
Yeah, wauhti's godlike. Yeah, alright.
That's a lot of tools countered in one round. That's gonna be very discouraging for Satsu. Knowing that wauhti does have a timing for their anti-airs to kill you off jump 2K.
Yeah, like wait, a chip player can press J2K whenever they want?
Thing is, it's like the situation on jump 2K will depend a lot on your current momentum. Like, look at that. He had some forward-moving momentum there, making the jump 2K whiff, so depending on the situation, it might be very tricky to anti-air, especially if you have to choose your side.
I thought you could just steer it. Or
you?
entirely momentum-based? I thought you could steer it after you press it. I'm not entirely sure, but that's what I thought.
I'm not sure. Momentum does play part in it, I know.
I mean, I think so, like, always, but...
But that's gonna be a question to chip players.
Why would you be able to steer it? I don't know. This is just what I thought.
Usually chip options are like completely controlled by your initial momentum.
Cool.
Traditionally. Right. Whoa, goes for the hair car as a 6p punish.
Nice.
What's the response here? Gotta get out of this situation. Finds a way out. But, the Rekka's minus on block allowing wauhti to go airborne and find a jump slash.
All right, 3-0.
Yeah, look at that again. And even on trade, it's gonna give wauhti a combo.
Beautiful.
That's horrible. That's one of the most used tools from Chip Toolkit neutered, theoretically.
Milia close slash is a really nutty button. Like
it really is.
It's one of her best combo starters, like it is for a lot of characters, to be fair. But like these air conversions into corner breaks from like mid screen are just whoo, whoo.
It's definitely a button you're the most happy with in this game, at least out of your grounded moves. Oh, finds
Visions
the...
of Elf close slash a little bit. It's
Yeah.
kind of a similar tool for sure.
Funny that you say that, because wauhti was an Elf-ult player in Exerd.
Very true. So he's probably very used to that kind of function for a button.
Yeah, it's gonna be... He probably will be very, very at home with that anti-air button. Finally, immediately bursting. Wants to get Satsu in the corner. Again, the trade with the close slash, giving wauhti a massive combo.
Oof.
And the cross-up.
I think Wauhti was baiting the burst, but like Satsu delayed it just enough.
All right, the classic to finish the rounds. 6k. It is minus... Is it minus on hit as well? It is minus on block at least. But still, like... Oh my goodness. There it is. One of the ways that you have to challenge Chip sometimes is to press buttons against Alpha. Because it is not strike invulnerable. It tries to move through you, so you do have opportunities to strike.
Almost got the pickup off of a trade there again, but was like just a little bit far away. I wonder if the same thing works on May. I think it might do. I'm gonna have to try that out.
I gotta say, wauhti, one of the most comfortable looking performances I've seen out of any player against Chip so far on Strive.
Oh, Wauhti is known for putting the work in for sure.
If I'd have to guess, he probably practiced for this.
I think that's very likely. All right.
Would not be very easy to get practice against Chip players either. Like there are a lot of Chip players, but not a lot of Chip players.
Really bad.
Yeah, and not a lot of Chip players in the same, skill tier as Satsu.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, finds the low. Ooh, a little unfortunate that he got the wall break so early. He wanted to go for the up slashes for maximum damage. Still gets the round, and Satsu finally.
That was a double perfect, by the way. just putting it out there.
Yeah, that might have been like Satsu being like, all right, listen here, you little fucker, I'm gonna show you how it's done. Because Satsu does have like a lot of sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Emotional momentum going in when playing matches. So
Oh yeah, I think so, for sure.
Being able to find the right mind stay and like being able to stay calm is gonna play a big part in being able to make this comeback for Satsu.
Can't believe Wauhti just managed to use Bad Moon, which is of course a completely useless move that is mostly just there to kill Melia off because it's so reactable.
A very good response there against the Disc Oki. Gets Gold Burst, gets the meter, and now, yeah, wauhti knew there was gonna be a lot of damage coming in. Interesting interaction there. Woo. There's the up slashes.
Oh, but misses the ender.
Or maybe chose to wait. Would he choose to abort it in favor of not breaking the wall?
I refuse to believe that.
I know there's certain amount of execution going in, like performing that up slash combo on the wall, so might have been a combo drop. Alright, break the wall. It's 2/3 of your life gone. Yeah. Oh, chooses to go for air to air instead of air throw in that situation.
It's minus a lot, yeah, Bad Moon. But it's an instant overhead, so it should be minus.
Spending PRC for that mix-up. Here's the traditional left-right. That time Satsu guesses wrong, but a lot of meter on Satsu's pocket. Does he get to use it though? YRC, yes! Slides under with that 2S. But can't get hit. Neither player can. Oh, interesting. wauhti chose to be safe. And a trade! Which player? It is in wauhti's favor. Once again, I think after the initial mishaps, wauhti hasn't missed a single timing on that close slash against Jump 2K.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
it might
abuse that option, so... Has to play around that.
It might be one of those things that is so ingrained in your muscle memory, it might be difficult to stop yourself from doing it in certain situations. Like there,
I was thinking about it there.
Yeah, he must have been thinking about it. But considering how actively wauhti has been anti-airing that, he probably felt that it was not the time to do that. That's gonna be good.
Winger.
Is that a kill? Not quite.
Yo. Schmoop.
It's gonna be a difficult comeback to make. Satsu has to work through a burst as well. And I think this is a premium time to burst if Satsu manages to get a hit. What's it gonna be? Oh, he was baiting for it, but wauhti didn't take the bait. And now another trade in wauhti's favor there. What a mad lad. The jump slash. Such a big hitbox.
That's gonna hurt. Oh, but doesn't get the wall break actually.
Ooh, nice interruption. Mirage, you can definitely react to when you see Milia command dash, get a throw, get a button in there.
For sure.
But another one,
Doesn't get full conversion that time.
but another one of those tools, like Milia also has a lot of different tricks up his sleeve or her sleeve. So which one are you gonna be reading in a particular situation?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Set it up. Oh, okay, nice. Uses the PRC to see which way Milia is going. Interesting. I think it was the disc setup was also delayed. Oh, okay, committed to a double jump already. Didn't get to punish that throw.
Nice YRC.
All right, good. Unfortunately, didn't have the meter to finish it off. Satsu needs one more hit. Both players frame trap into the low Rekka. Another classic tool that Chip has always has had a very generous cancel window on all the Rekkas, so can really choose your timing for the frame trap, going from the normal Rekka into the low one. Nice, finds a 6P on the landing. Big combo coming in. Well, on Chip standards, that's a decent amount of damage. Ooh, interesting, okay. Facing through each other. Very good place for Satsu to be at the moment. Has all the meter in the world. Yes, wauhti had to try it. Missed the burst punish, but still Satsu got a very generous amount of plus frames. And even if he doesn't manage to find the hit there, the sheer amount of life and meter is probably just gonna overcome wauhti. Good hit here. Nice interruption on the bad moon. 5P. Very good. The cross-up disc once again hits. Is that gonna be a wall break? Yes, it is.
Oh, nice.
Milia has so much corner carry potential with those air conversions. And that's gonna be the round. Damn. It's gonna be so important for Satsu to not let wauhti have this round here. If wauhti gets to be on 6, it's gonna be so uncomfortable. No buffer anymore. Good interruption again. And good use of FD for wauhti in a lot of those situations. Not letting Satsu maintain the close range position. Backdash out of the disc. Oh, not quite in the range. That's lucky for Satsu. But here we set it up. Using PRC to empower it immediately.
Yeah, I had no idea where that was.
Yeah.
Oh, go burst. All right, got a lot of resources to work with, but he might be dead.
Smart burst usage for both players that round.
Oh, Zanze doesn't quite finish it off.
But what's Zanze gonna do?
BRC?
wauhti is known to have pretty good BRC options in the pocket.
Oh, really risky Mirage gets bodied out of there.
Good read there. So 6 heavy for Milia puts you sort of airborne, or doesn't put you airborne, but allows you to cancel into moves that can only be performed airborne. So like Turbo Fall, Bad Moon. And very good read there at the end for Satsu. Was reading the Turbo Fall and got the interruption. Like I said, super important round for Satsu to take here. He needs this. He desperately needs this. And he's going in.
Oh,
No, he missed the combo!
No.
That's critical.
Unfortunate, but
Another combo miss. wauhti building up the burst back, immediate one. That's such a Satsu DP. grasping back the momentum with the DP. Oh no, has to RC.
Yep. And that 5K for the win. All right. Satsu starting to pick up speed.
Slowly, this comeback is starting to look doable. Satsu starting to find the find how he needs to play this matchup. Can't rely on air approaches too much, so has to play those ground footsies. Ooh, missing the overhead Rekka. Ender.
Oh, I think wauhti wanted to take the corner there, but was a little bit like off.
It's a really nice option as well. If you don't want to try to IB the S disc for a punish, you can certainly try to backdash at certain ranges. And there's the thing, when Satsu is not overusing the jump 2K, it will actually work better, because I bet wauhti wasn't thinking about it in that situation anymore. Because it hasn't been coming out for like 3 matches now. But this position, yeah, doesn't manage to get out. Intercepting in the air with jump slash. Such a nice button for Emilia. A lot of good air buttons for Emilia.
Fishing with that 6P.
Hair car, difficult to punish without IB for some characters.
Oh, whiffing Rekka 3 there. Really unfortunate.
Wow, that momentum S disc actually missed.
Yeah, interesting. Not sure what happened there. That was some hitbox magic, I think.
Alright, using YRC, get yourself out of this sticky situation. And now, what's it gonna be? Nice escape.
Nice throw. What's the setup? Another throw. Loving it. That's dirty.
I feel like that's the setup that...
Oh, BRC slowdown.
Whoa! The wrong side! He went for the 6P, but wauhti had already air dashed through the other side and gets the win with jump heavy. Man!
wauhti.
The fake going for the throw setup on the disc is an option I see from wauhti from time to time.
I think wauhti just FDIB'd that alpha play.
Sometimes you do that on accident.
Yeah, I don't think he would do it on purpose. I don't think you want ship to be further away from you, because then they could just, because it is minus, so you can sometimes connect the button after it, depending on what you do.
No. Getting close slash after Mirage. Alright, keep up the momentum. Keep fighting for another round.
And another? Can we get a third? Oh.
Okay. Good trade for wauhti. Was able to get out of that sticky situation, switch the position, and now the mix-up. Oh, that's something you can do for sure.
Yep.
Smart for Satsu, holding in the button, not getting anti-aired by close slash this time. Oh!
Set up. Woo! Caught trying to...
Oh no! That's a counter hit. That's gonna get wauhti the round, putting himself on set point here.
Oh shit, here we go. Again whiffing the Rekka 3.
Oh, that was a good punish, or a good bait, but only managed to get 2S as a punish. And wauhti bouncing back immediately. It's roughly even, the life. This time doesn't manage to find the anti-air close slash against the jump 2K. Oh, I think that's good.
Yep.
Oh, that hits so much.
And just respecting.
Oh, nice interesting.
Should get wall break off of this. Oh no, no.
Oh no, that's gonna be the kill.
No,
that's gonna get the burst.
Not just the burst. All right.
Oh, the big throw, the fast characters.
Alrighty. Wauhti takes 7-3. Damn.
Very strong performance. It's wauhti hasn't had the time on air enough to sort of really showcase their potential, but now the two times They've been featured on FT7, really showing the caliber of the player here. And I feel like wauhti.
I'm looking at the chat here, and Satsu's immediately like, okay, sorry, I wasn't prepared at all. Played Tarkov all day. And Mo's like, lap whole day for this MU. All the interactions. And now you see hard work pays off.
Well, what do you know? Playing the game gets you the results.